Men, the foundation of your future health is being built right now, and it depends on the choices you make today. Let's talk about it. Now stay with me, men, the rest of this Men's Health Month, because each day I'm going to discuss a topic that builds on the previous one. And this one starts with building the foundation before problems start. And this is for my young Thundercats. If you are under 30, I'm talking to you. For all of those that keep hearing me reference Thundercats, here it is. And I know I'm dating myself. This is an old cartoon, but if you know, you know. And this is for the young Thundercats. That is a young lion-o. All right, young Thundercats, if I handed you a crystal ball today that showed you what your health would look like in 20, 30, or 40 years from now, would you take a peek? Honestly, you don't need to, because you can look at the habits and things that you're doing right now in your young Thundercat years, and it's building a foundation of what your health is going to look like later on in life. So those decisions you're making now, it is going to impact you at some point in time. As a seasoned healthcare provider of many years, I've seen far too many men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s that are battling chronic health conditions in those decades of life that didn't start in that decade of life. And as you can see right here, chronic illness doesn't always look obvious. Some men are still working, still parenting, still exercising, still showing up, and struggling privately every single day. So high blood pressure, it didn't start yesterday. Diabetes, it didn't happen overnight. And that heart disease you're dealing with, it didn't suddenly develop. The foundation for those current chronic conditions was laid many years prior. This is why Men's Health Month isn't just for older men. A lot of times we talk about men's health, we're thinking about guys in their 40s and above. This is actually the best time for young men in their early to late teens, 20s, and 30s to be put up on game. That is why it is so important to always know your numbers. What numbers am I talking about? Glad you asked. What is your blood pressure? What is your BMI? What is your weight? Do you know your blood sugar? Do you know any of those numbers? Do you know your family history? Those are important numbers that you should know. And young men, it is so important to get moving or stay moving if you're already moving, to prioritize getting quality sleep, protect your mental and physical health, and find you a primary care provider that you trust before you need one. Because your decisions decide your life. And many of the chronic health conditions that men face later in life are directly impacted by the decisions that they made early in life. The good news in all of this, young men, is that you have more control than you think. Because everything you do, young men, matters. Every workout, every healthy meal, every doctor's appointment you make, and every good night's sleep that you take. So don't wait for something to break for you to start caring for yourself. Because the strongest men aren't the men that ignore their health, they're the ones that protect their health. Now take care of your health, young men, because it's easier to stay well than it is to get well. And remember, young Thundercats, your health is the real wealth. You cannot put a price on it. And your future self is dependent on the choices you make today. Hope y'all got something out of this one. See you soon. Peace, love, and many blessings.